Hi everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing great today. It's Friday, March 29th. Weekend's almost here. Currently it's 43 degrees. High today is 63. No chance of rain. Winds at 7 miles per hour. And I did get, we're supposed to mow the rest of the yard today. I decided to go ahead and mow this big old bank out here, day before, so that I don't have to do them all, both in the rest of the yard and that in the same day. It's just almost too much, and I think I'm going to try to probably do it that way all summer. Do that the day before we mow the bulk of the yard, and that way it won't be so much on me, because it's a lot of yard. It's like 1.1 acres, and a lot of it's hilly, and this one here, there's no way you could mow that with a ride mower. Someone might be crazy enough to, but I tried one time and it went on 2 wheels, and I said never again. It scared me to death. But yeah, at least I got that done. And I actually, I really think that the walking that I've been doing for, well, it's been about a month, I guess. I started walking pretty much, and not every day. I wished I did do it every day. But I really think that helped my legs, because I was kind of concerned. That is the roughest part of the yard as far as with the push mower. There's one other little place down here by that storm drain that's real steep, and that's hard to mow. But that's the biggest area on like a hill, that you have to mow. So I was thinking, lots of times what happens is during mowing, my shins on the front, from like almost my knee down to my foot, they'll start like burning. But they hurt first, they hurt while I'm walking, and then they'll start like burning. And I was thinking that would probably happen about halfway through on this, and it never happened at all. So I have to attribute that to the walking, because I remember last year, I don't think I really walked much, and it was a lot rougher on me. That's what I was expecting it to be. So I was really kind of, relieved and kind of proud of myself that I actually, prevented a problem by exercising before. So I'm really glad that I've been walking. And Kitty is part of the reason I walk, because if I'm in the kitchen, and she's probably over there right now, she'll be sitting by the door there. Yeah. And it's getting to where she'll try to get out. And the other day she jumped out after I had my plants and showed them on that a walk that's coming out today, as a matter of fact. When I brought the plants back in, I had the trays, just one at a time. You can't carry them 2 at a time. I had one, and then when I came in, she went right through my legs and went outside. And usually she runs underneath the car, and that's pretty much where she stays. This time she went around the corner, right where the garbage cans are, and there's like a little cubby hole there that has a door we used to use when the garage door worked. It doesn't work anymore. It won't go up and down. But anyway, she went in that little cubby hole, so she was kind of corralled, So I got lucky and got her. But, she's getting to where she wants to go out. Every time she sees me going towards the door, she thinks that she's going to get to go out. Bless her heart, I know she loves it, and I'll do it. I'll take her out as much as I can, but sometimes I can't. Depending on, like, the weather. If it's raining, I'm not going to take her out there, and different reasons. If I just have a lot to do, I can't, can't do it. But I'm just about going to have to put her up or something in our bedroom. When I have to bring things in and out, like groceries, my plants and things, that I have my hands full, because you can't, she's quick. Let me tell you, all of a sudden she's, all right, I've got a, so yeah, today the show and tell of my plants and walk with Kitty video. After I showed the plants, we went ahead and walked, and it's a good video. So you definitely want to see how my plants are doing. They're a little finicky, the tomatoes. The peppers all look exactly the same, and they're all healthy. The tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes, are a little finicky. You know, you think they're gonna die, and then they'll come back to, you know, and start growing better and stuff. But they're like they just want to cause you some stress, you know, basically, and then they're usually okay. But they get droopy, you know. If I put them out in the sun yesterday, and by 20 minutes in direct sun, they were already getting droopy. Not the peppers, the tomatoes were. Now, peppers are pretty hardy. They can, you know, they can about take it more, you know, direct sunlight. But anyway, they so then I put them in the on my big old storage bin in the garage, because I heard something in the garage, probably a chipmunk, but that groundhog gets in there too, and I was afraid it would eat on them, which it ate a bunch of my eggplants last year, or ate on them when they got bigger even. So I put them up, but the groundhog's big enough to where it could still reach them, even on that storage bin. But if it's a chipmunk, they probably wouldn't get up there. So that'll be later on today. And I'm not sure what we're having for dinner, since we're mowing. We probably won't feel like doing much of anything after that. So we might just get the cheapest thing in town as far as something for dinner is Little Caesars. So we might just grab some Little Caesars, or I don't know. It just depends on how it goes. We're trying not to spend any money, but Little Caesars. The other day we got the last time we went, I don't know, that's like a week ago or less, I guess. But we got the, you know, we've been getting the stuffed crust, which is amazing. It's great, and it's the only one that I really like the cheese in the crust. But that and a crazy sauce. The crazy sauces are only $1, and you definitely want that to dip the crust in, you know, especially when it's stuffed. That one and the sauce was $12 and some. But then we got this last time we got the extra most bestest, you know, pepperoni pizza and the sauce, and it was less than $10, I believe. So that's pretty cheap for a family. I mean, even if we go to Pal's, it's twice that much. It's like $22 or something. You know, so might just do that. I don't know. We probably won't feel like cooking, or I won't. I usually cook dinner. Okay, I've got a taste test. You know, a while back I tried that other one. I can't even remember what flavor it was. It was a latte or something, if I remember right. It's this Monster cold brew nitro infused coffee. This is sweet black Java Monster. What is it? Oops, I about dropped it. Java Monster. And you know, I don't know if these have like stuff like an energy drink or not, but I don't drink enough of them, and none of us drink enough of them. I'll taste this, and that's all you know, whatever I taste here, that'll be it. And probably, you know, let Logan have it or something. But he'll probably won't even drink all of it, and he'll probably pour some out for Joy or something like that. But between the three of us, you know, we're not going to drink that much, and we never buy, you know, multi-packs or anything like that. I only buy these stuff like this to try and let y'all know what I think about it. So I'm not going to have a heart attack or anything like that from energy drinks, because I don't drink enough to have any problem. You'd have to actually probably drink energy drinks every day, all day long. In years, you might start having some problems, you know. But it takes a lot of something. I mean, they always act like, you know, something so is bad for you. Well, if you don't only drink a couple drinks of it every once a year, or, you know, 3 times a year, if I try anything else, it's not gonna cause me any problems. But that is a warning, though, not to drink them all day, every day, you know. So Okay, I mean, it isn't funny that they can cause problems, but a lot of people are kind of hooked on energy drinks in a way. They will drink them all day, and it's not good for you that way. So the serving size is 1 can, and it's only 10 calories, so sugar's not an issue. 0% fat, 14% sodium, 1% of carbs, no sugar, no added sugars. 2% of calcium and potassium, 60% of vitamin C, 220% of B2, 210% of B3, and 200% of B6. So that's your energy stuff, I guess. I don't know if it has like something else in it or not. It says an energy blend. Caffeine, well, that figures. Maltodextrin, inositol, I don't know what that is. L-carnitine. And there's taurine too. That's the one that's, I think, that people like to say, talk about and say it's not good. Or it might be that, oh, they've got this other stuff in it. I don't see it in this. I can't remember what all the ingredients are that, are for the energy. So anyway, it says it's 10 calories and it's a nitro cold brew, has full body flavor without the acidic bite of traditional iced coffee. Okay. All right, now I'm going to give it, for nutrition facts, it's really not technically bad for you. It's got all these vitamins in it. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 because it's only 10 calories, no sugar. I can't really say much, had a little bit of sodium in it, but I'm not going to drink the whole thing. So let's see what this thing's like. That is, it's smooth, like. I think I saw it said something about that. Smooth, creamy texture and balance. Okay, this is just like black, and it is a little bit sweet, not real sweet. It says medium roast, imported. I don't know where they. I like the other one better, the latte one. This has a coffee taste, but it's not. I'm trying to think what that other taste is. It's just the sweet taste. So yeah, I don't like this as much. It's pretty good though. I wish it had a little stronger flavor of coffee, like black coffee. So I'm going to give that, as far as taste for me, a 3.75 out of 5. So it got 4.5 out of 5 on nutrition facts, and what'd I say? 3.5 out of 5, I guess, for taste. So I'm not as crazy about that one. I mean, it's okay, but I wouldn't even want to drink a whole one. But I did like the other one better. Okay, time for jokes. Got that? Okay, and I got that at Grocery Outlet for 79 cents. I know they're way more than that. I imagine Walmart would be a good place. Kroger carries a lot of different ones too, but I haven't specifically looked for this one. Kroger has a lot of the monster stuff, and I'm sure Walmart does too. Okay, teacher. Clyde, your composition about my dog is exactly like your brother's. Did you copy this? Clyde, no sir, it's the same dog. Oh, by the way, I came out with another blooper in my shorts. Y'all check it out. Also the short about Kitty. Every time that she was laying down between my legs, or I was laying back on the couch, and every time she was like out of it, I said Kitty, and she would move her tail, and then I just started saying Kitty not every few seconds, but I'd say Kitty, do that tail. I'd wait a second, I'd say Kitty, do that. It was funny. You got to check that out too. A man decides to join the circus. He shows up to demonstrate his skills to the impresario. I have the most unusual act, he announces. I'm sure it will amaze you. He climbs up to the high wire, and jumps off. He flaps his arms wildly, and finally his fall slows as the man begins to fly. He soars upward, turns, and swoops back again. Finally, he stops in midair and gently lowers himself to the ground. The impresario says, "Is that all you've got? Bird impressions?" And I'm not going to do the thought of the day. It doesn't make sense, and I just don't like it. So I don't want to use it. Okay? It just doesn't make sense at all to me, and so I'm not gonna repeat something that I don't approve of or whatever. Okay, so let's do trivia. That wasn't the one, was it? Okay. I think this was the one I wanted right here. This is Think Fast. Don't let these curveball trivia questions surprise you. Take quiz. According to the proverb, how do great minds think? Aside, astride, alike, all right. I think a lot of y'all will know this. Aside, astride, alike, all right. It's alike. The expression is used when you find out that someone else is thinking the exact same thing that you were thinking. This expression is used to suggest that both of the people are very intelligent because they are thinking the same thing. Okay, I think everybody's going to know this one too, probably. According to the proverb, how many people does it take to tango? 1, 5, 2, 6. 1, 5, 2, 6. Does it take 6 people to tango? It takes 2. Ever heard the phrase, it takes 2 to tango? Well, if you've ever been to a dance class, you know the phrase is quite literal. But in the world of idioms, I think that's how you say that, idioms, it's not just about dancing. It's a nuanced phrase used to explain situations far beyond the dance floor. Which of these is a Halloween staple candy? Chocolate eggs, candy corn, candy canes, candy heart. Come on, these are kind of, I'm not even going to count this one because that's kind of, everybody knows candy canes is for Christmas, candy hearts is Valentine's Day, chocolate eggs is Easter, so it's candy corn. I'm skipping that one. I want something a little more challenge. I almost skipped that other one, but I don't want to have to skip every one. According to a well-known proverb, what wins the race? Quick and hasty, slow and steady, fun and reckless, fast and furious. Like the movie. Let's see, who is all one in Fast and Furious? The Rock was in it. He won. Vin Diesel. Okay, it's quick and hasty, slow and steady, fun and reckless, fast and furious. It's slow and steady. I hope all these are a little bit more challenging. As the saying goes, slow and steady wins the race, but where does this term come from? The origin is believed to be one from Aesop's fables, the turtle and the rabbit. Okay, what is the first name of U.S. President Taylor? And what is this picture? Looks like, I guess it's just scratched up. I thought there was like something connected to his head or something. It looks that way until you really look at it. Okay, Leo, Frederick, Benjamin, Zachary. My voice is trying to go. Leo, Frederick Benjamin Zachary. I think it's Zachary Taylor. Right. That's a little bit challenging. Zachary Taylor, a general and national hero in the United States Army from the time of the Mexican-American War and the War of 1812, was elected 12th U.S. President, serving from March 1849 until his death in July 1850. Wow, he didn't get to a little over a year. Well, that's awful. Which of these is not an amphibian? Lizard, frog, salamander, caecilian, C-A-E-C-I-L-I-A-N. Lizard, frog, salamander, Sicilian. I'm not for sure what that is. Obviously, amphibian. Lizard and a frog, yeah. I think salamander. I'm going to go with that last one. I don't know what it is, though. Oh, it's not. It's a lizard. Now, how is a lizard not? Oh, it's a reptile. Okay, I'm not thinking right. Frog, because lizards don't go in the water. I mean, you know, frogs live in water pretty much, in salamanders. So I guess that's what they're going for. I misunderstood a little bit. It's a reptile. Lizards are scaly skinned reptiles that are usually distinguished from snakes by the possession of legs, movable eyelids, and external ear openings. Okay, a machine called a polygraph has which more common name? Lie detector, wind vane, Geiger counter, thermometer. I'm running kind of late, y'all. Lie detector, wind vane, Geiger counter, thermometer. It's lie detector. Polygraph, popular, referred to as a lie detector test. I'll kind of go easy on the reading afterwards. The U.S. bought the Louisiana Territory in 1803 from which country? Ireland, France, Portugal, Spain. Ireland, France, Portugal, Spain. It's France. We've had questions kind of like this before. So next one, that's 6 and 1. We got 3 more. The Cold War started in the period after which conflict? The Cold War. World War I, Vietnam War, American Civil War, World War II. The Cold War started in the period after which conflict? I think it could be World War II. I might be wrong, but I'm going to say Vietnam. It is World War II. I don't know why. I just was thinking Vietnam. But it's Cold War is a term commonly used to refer to a period of geopolitical tension between the United States and Soviet Union. So that explains that. What red and white striped candy is popular at Christmas? Is a popular Christmas favorite? Just because I don't have time, I'll do this one. Skittles, candy canes, Jolly Rancher, Runts. Candy canes. That's right. And birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather are said to do what? Flock together, make a nest, get up early, dance all night. Dance all night. Let's flock together. Okay, I ended up with 8 and 2 today. Some of them are really easy, you know. If I'd had more time, I could have skipped more of them, but I don't want to run this way late. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's morning coffee break and trivia time. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, definitely check out show and tell of my plants and a walk with Kitty later on. I wanted to show y'all what stage they're at right now. They're not ready. They're just getting to the point to where I'm going to start taking them outside some. And you know what? They're calling for snow here for a couple days around, I think, the 3rd and 4th of April. So crazy weather. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day or night as it may be when you're watching, and God bless.